like to say this is just another tool in the toolbox, and we've actually been using AI more specifically in the learning management space for several years now. Lots of advancements happening pretty fast on the content authoring and content production side to really help speed up the time it takes to build that best practice or best quality training content. And then, of course, pushing it into the LMS. So some advancements we're seeing is the text to speech. That's really enabling us in the industry to quickly get a set of text and then run it through a speech AI tool. There's some great ones out there. Speech-Allo, DeepL is one that's more translation related. Well Said, those are some that are kind of coming to the top of the list in the industry, but makes it really easy for you to adjust an audio track. So if you need to make those updates, you can just throw it back in through the text-to-speech editor. All of a sudden, you have an updated audio, and the quality of the audio is getting better. So before it really sounded machiney. Now, in some of them, I think it's DeepL or Descript, you can actually train it to your own voice, so it sounds very human. So a great way to add that audio track for the audio learners, people who need to hear the learning. Quiz questions, lots of new, ChatGPT is one, you might be playing with that, but lots of new technologies around feeding in content and then having AI write quiz questions for you. In our tool, the Leah platform, and in others as well, the AI can even write the feedback for you. So that's the quiz question is one of my favorite AI enabled features, because personally, as an instructional designer, I didn't love writing test questions through my career, but even less, I didn't love writing the feedback. So now the AI will almost act for you as a junior instructional designer, presenting some of those quiz questions. Can get all different types as well. So true and false, fill in the blank, scenario-based, mix and match. And then the feedback is provided so that if you choose to provide the feedback to your learners, it's there. Lots of new technologies coming around the video production piece. So I've heard from many people in the industry, this is such a huge time saver for us in the learning organizations, because before, this might have been you as well, you had to have a green screen room with microphones. Someone had to physically travel to a location to do video production. And then if you needed to change it, you had to redo the whole video. You also had to have people who have experience in editing the video and producing the video. Well, that's all changing. There's products like Synthesia, you may have heard of now, where you can take a text or a script, feed it in, and these AI products will produce the video for you, allow you to choose different voices, languages, avatars, click of a button. So even I've seen some companies who will provide custom versions of that for their customers and clients, which is pretty awesome that we can do that now. Some other quick ones: image generation, text to image. There's varying levels of quality of image generation right now, but it's continuing to improve. So that's a huge time saver as well. Don't need to go hire a graphic designer necessarily, or you can have the AI put together a suggestion, have the graphic designer, make it better. So a lot of these tools are great to augment the human. I know there's a lot of worry out there it's going to replace the human, but it won't. You still need the human to say, yep, I like what the AI did, or I actually want to change it and update it. You can also generate alt text on those images now, which is great for if you have accessibility needs, which typically you do in the life sciences side. AI machine generation into any language, again, lifesaver. Really, back 10, 15 years ago, in the learning space, we had to work with various different translation vendors all around the world. Now you can just throw it into AI, and at least you can get 85% of the way there. Probably, especially in life sciences, definitely in tech. The AI doesn't always get your terms right. So you may need a final pass with someone who speaks that language, but big time saver in terms of getting 85% of the way there. And then finally, we're seeing a lot of examples around taking raw content and then using AI to pull it together, synthesize it, maybe look at what is similar, and then rewrite that content for you. So not necessarily spending, you don't have to spend all the hours to take content, rewrite it into the learning style. The AI can take a crack at that for you, and then you can tweak it and continue on. But again, another great time saver. So